What is going on, everybody? I am the original gamer, StevieStrow, and we are back for yet another exciting video game showcase for the Radio Shack TRS-80 color computer, also known as the Coco. So grab your joysticks and let's get gaming, people.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, everybody. What we're looking at here is one of my top 5 favorite games for the color computer 1 and 2. This game is called Sea Dragon. Released by Adventure International. This game was on a handful of systems. It originally was on the TRS-80 Model 1 and 3, which were the black and white predecessors to the Coco. It was also on the Atari computers. And this was a really cool side-scrolling shooter, very similar to Scramble from the arcade, but instead of it being a space shooter, it's a submarine shooter. So you're controlling a submarine, you have to reach a kind of a finish line and defeat a boss, and you have to avoid all types of obstacles and enemies along the way. Really good smooth scrolling, really good use of music and animation, and a really cool fanfare at the end. Like this little guy here playing the music. This quality of music, this level of music didn't happen too often in the Coco, so this was one of the signs of a very well-produced game with lots of bells and whistles. So what we're looking at right now is you're controlling a submarine, right? So you have to basically, I would say, fly around, but you're steering around. You have to avoid mines like that, right? So there are mines that will rise up from the ground to try to get you. There are certain things that will fall from the ceiling and try to fall down on you. The actual environment itself is an obstacle to avoid because you start getting into caves and tunnels that are very difficult to navigate, especially at higher speeds. And what made the difficulty on this game was the speed settings themselves. If you were on difficulty 1, you were on the slowest speed, and difficulty 7 was the fastest speed. And believe it or not, it's actually a little bit easier to play at faster speeds. I ended up finding around speed 4 was a good speed for me, and I think this is what this game is played at, is around speed 4. You can see I'm dodging mines. You have to dodge those things that fall. And the actual complete playthrough takes about maybe 4 to 5 minutes, but it took me about a half hour of playing before I could finally do it. And I actually still had to kind of edit those things together because I didn't get it all in one shot during my recordings. So what you're going to see at the end when I do this complete playthrough and defeat the bosses, you're going to see a bonus little blooper reel where I'm going to show you all the times I failed as well. So here's the boss. The boss is basically kind of like that reactor in the back there, and you have to break through its defenses while avoiding these shots, these kind of depth charge shots that are coming from these turrets. The turrets cannot be destroyed at all. So you got to kind of keep bobbing and weaving. Now they're shooting these things at you, and what they're shooting at you is based on your last position. So they're not super duper smart, but the fact that there's 2 of them and there's always 2 things happening at once does give you your fair share's worth of challenge to try to navigate and avoid while you break through this barrier. This is another scrolling barrier similar to Breakout, like you would see in Phoenix games and Tron games, where they had the scrolling wall of blocks that had to be kind of busted through before you made it to the chewy center, so to speak, where the boss was hiding behind that wall. Once you've shot through that and you've penetrated those defenses, you will eventually hit that reactor. The reactor will explode, and then the level will complete, and then you basically will continue to repeat this level. Unlike some of the space shooters that had ongoing scenery and terrain, this one had 1 level, 1 boss that repeated, but it definitely gave you your challenge worth here. So let's watch this grand finale here. Here is the climax to the game, to this level, as the reactor is about ready to explode. Boom. And now you are treated to a little glory, glory, hallelujah. This was the 3-voice polyphonic music that was the flagship sound of the Coco. And this music was featured quite well in this game. What's going to happen after this is you're not going to see the blooper reel. And when the blooper reel's done, I am going to let the music play one time without talking over it. And here's our fail reel. These are all the times I didn't make it. So here's fail number 1. Look out for that wall. Look out for that mine. Here's my first time putting up my initials on the leaderboard. Fail number 2. Look out for things that fall. Look out for floors. Second time on the leaderboard. Fail number 3. Look out for these mines. Look out for that mine. third time on the leaderboard. There's 10 slots, and I will fill these slots up. Fail number 4. Look out for that mine. Look out for all these evil things. Fail number 5. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. More leaderboard action here. Fail number 6. Look out for the mines. Look out for the falling objects. Look out for the floors, Steve. Those floors are solid. Fail number 7. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. 7th time on the leaderboard. I'm just pushing these names down. Fail number 8. Boom. Look out for the wall. Look out for the laser beam. The laser. Oh my goodness. You have no idea how long I played this game to be able to finally beat it. It is very, very challenging. Fail number 9. Boom, boom. I hit the floor like a complete idiot. Okay. So this is now my 9th time on the leaderboard. One more time and I will dominate the charts. Fail number 10. I hit the ceiling. I hit the wall. What was I thinking? I don't know. It's very stressful playing this game. Fail number 11. Boom. Okay. As you are starting to see here, I played a lot. I failed a lot. This is the 12th fail. And this is the final fail. After I beat the reactor, I actually went through it one more time and I almost made it to the end. I made it to the last obstacle, which was right here. I would have hit the reactor again. So this is the 12th and final fail. When this is done, I'm going to shut up and let the music play.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So there you have it, folks. You just saw Sea Dragon for the color computer by Coniah Software, created for Adventure International. Definitely one of my top 10 color computer 1 and 2 games. A fun, fun game. Took me a while to beat it, to make this video for you, so I did struggle for your entertainment. I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I had making it for you. And if you did, then do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. If you've got something you'd like to say, throw out a comment and let me hear it. I'd really appreciate it if you could share this video and my channel with your friends. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and long live the Coco.